All right, let's see. It was Las Vegas, November 15th, 2024. My eyebrows okay. Kidding. I'm going to answer some of your questions today. I've heard you, and I'm going to do what I can and give you a little bit of advice and tell you a little bit of our story. So hang real tight. Let's get to it. First question, how did we get into this? Well, real quick, Olga and I, we run a production company, and we were in Las Vegas shooting a small, I don't know, I guess you can say, we were documenting a construction process for Las Vegas Formula One. A company that I shoot for lit the entire thing, like all the lights that lit the track. Ephesus Sports Lighting and DZ Engineering is the one that put up all the structure. So we were invited there to document the structure going up, and it was a great opportunity while we were there to just go walk around and practice shooting Formula One for the first time in my life. But, thankfully, we met and wound up becoming friends with a Formula One photographer. His name is Glenn Dunbar. That's where I met this guy. Really awesome dude. He's from London. He's been working in the industry for about 22 years, if I'm not mistaken. He's been in it since 2002 or so. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Glenn. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can with my memory, and I'm old. So I was like, well, hey, man, if you ever need anything, let us know. So I guess the easy way in is you got to be willing to help and provide and give back. Like, I wasn't asking for anything. Matter of fact, I said, don't worry about it. I just want to help out. How can we help? Just get my foot in the door, and we were able to go to one of their pinch points and help them out with some client photography that they needed covered. And we were able to do that, which freed up one of their photographers to cover some of the action, which is exactly what they needed. And we are about helping people. So it was nice to be able to provide that. So that was how we got into it. Fast forward a few months. I kept my relationship with Glenn. He's a great dude. He does also videography and production. As you know, Olga and I, we run a 4-people agency. We do a lot of film production and documentaries and, things like this, content creating for clients and brands. So kept up with him. We are very like-minded. An opportunity came up for Olga and I to go out and help them. Same concept. They have clients. They needed some pinch points covered, and we were asked to cover these pinch points for him down in Miami. Olga went a full day down at some beach club to shoot some events that one of the teams, I'm not going to throw that information out there, it's not necessary, but one of the clients for one of their teams wanted this event covered, and Olga said, I'll take care of that. And I was on track taking care of my client events that needed covered, just do some tours and stuff like this. So luckily enough, because of this, we're now providing a service to them, and they appreciate that. So, that's a blessing. It helps us out a lot. And it helps us develop our skill a lot more, because once again, all we really want to do is provide the best service we can for our clients and for the team that we're working with, because, believe it or not, this is kind of a team sport. I'm not talking about the Formula One teams, but your photography team that you're working with. So you kind of need to realize that you're working with these teams, and if they ask, hey, can you go do this? Not a problem. For instance, Canada, I went to the hairpin and I stood there the entire race action because one of their clients needed they had a certain desired shot that they were looking for, a certain number of cars, didn't matter which car, a certain number of cars, different types of numbers, 2 cars, 1 car, single car close, 3 car wide, stuff like this with a certain signage in the background. So we helped them get that pinch point, but that meant I was in one little thing the entire time. I didn't get to walk around the track. That's fine, because you have FP1, FP2, FP3, quali, to where when I wasn't shooting our client stuff, I was able to walk around and, at this point for me, it's just practice. Okay. They don't require those shots for me, but if I can get some really dope bangers, I can still give them those shots and let them upload them and let them have it for their bank. So, it's no skin off their back if I wind up getting a good shot that no other photographer was able to get because we weren't there. I'm sure they're not going to complain. So I got to shoot some pretty cool things, got to shoot some drivers. Olga got to shoot some drivers. She got to, hone in on her skill and, panning. It's a new thing I've never had to pan. I pan, but in video, it's a little bit different. I understood the concept, but I've never practiced it in real life. And in F1, I promise you're going to have the opportunity. I think that weekend in Miami, I shot 12,000 photos, and in Canada, I shot somewhere around 13,000, and that's great because it's just practice. And more importantly, I got to walk around and hang out with Glenn, and I got to shadow him. He's like, hey, I go here, I shoot through these, I shoot, around this, I'm looking for this kind of framing, I mess around with my shutter, but first and foremost, he also has client things that he needs to get. So yeah, he's been doing it for 22 years. He probably honed in on some of his settings that he needs for certain types of shots, but he still tries to experiment. But he says, okay, I can experiment for this much time. More importantly, I need to get these for my client. So that is one of those things, you're always working, and you need to realize that, yeah, it's fun and all, but you're always working. Even if you have nobody at the moment, you need to say, okay, what can I do to benefit F1 to the fans and give them some of the things they need. Also, my potential clients, what kind of shots have I seen that they use that I might be able to provide? I don't have a secret way into Formula One. I can't tell you, learn these 5 things and you're definitely going to get into shooting Formula One. Heck, learn motorsport photography. You're going to do these. So yeah, that's really it. Like I said, guys, I really don't have a secret in. I can tell you a few tips, and maybe I'll do those in another video. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it right now, but I want to document this process because I figured if we don't document this process, who knows? I don't know. We won't be able to put it on YouTube. The world isn't going to miss a thing if I don't document this process, but I'll kick myself in the butt if I don't document this process, only because, documenting is kind of what I do, and it's why we got cameras in the first place, is so I could document things and take cool photos and stuff. So I'm going to stop rambling right now and just say bye, and thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if I missed something, or if I just, kind of grazed over the top of something and you like a little more information, leave a comment down there. I'm going to be that guy that always answers, because I like when people answer me in the comments. I'll respond back. It's pretty cool. And drop a comment, ask a question, and I will answer it. If not right away there, I might even dive even deeper into it in a video, because maybe it's a great question that deserves a video. So do that, and I'll give you credit for asking the question. All right, guys, I'm out. It's been a long day. Now I got to edit all this. And yeah, that's us in Formula One and what it looks like right now. It might be different in 2 weeks. It might be different in a year. Who knows? But right now, we're shooting Formula One, and I'm making videos for YouTube, and if this is all it ever gets, I'm okay with that too. But for now, goodbye. Pick up your camera, go out and shoot, mess with the settings, learn something new. It's worth it. This camera has taken me more places than my education in school. Honestly, never went to Formula One and with my architectural firm. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Cut. All right, so let's see. Let's rewind all of that. Yeah. The fuck?